Well, hello there. And this is Auntie. And I am here to have a little discussion on and do an episode of Auntie Said It and So, Auntie. Say it is so. If this is your first time being here, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. To all of my new subscribers, thank you all so much for joining the family. And to all of my nieces and nephews who have been here with me for the long haul, thank you all so much for your continued support. It looks a little dark and different in here because it's light. This window gives off so much light that I had to close it. So I'm sure I'm looking a little funny, right? But I had to come out and talk about this. I wasn't going to at first, right? I was like, I'm gonna leave it alone until I just started seeing a whole bunch of BS um, coming out on the in social media and platforms, different blog sites I've been reading. And I have one that I want to share with you all today. I want to say hello to Joanne Klein. Boo, you sat here and you waited for your auntie. Thank you so much. I'm hoping you all can hear me, that we're not having a problem with the sound, right? Because again, I'm in a different part of my office, actually sitting at my desk. And so I'm hoping that you all can hear me. This is not usually where I record from, right? So, okay. Yeah, I guess if you wasn't having I mean, if you was having a problem, you would tell me. So y'all, everybody, the streets have been a buzz with Lisa Linda Ham's wedding announcement. And there's a whole lot of things that you all are probably going to be a little shocked and surprised at, because I was shocked and surprised at the level of um, of information that's coming out that just don't, just don't seem like it's all the way that accurate, right? I don't know how to beat around the bush. I'm just going to tell you that, from the text messages that I'm going to be sharing with you all, I don't know how true what Lisa is saying. So we're going to go to the article, and then I'm going to use my handy dandy phone to show you all some things that I believe makes her story incorrect, or at least it makes it seem to be inaccurate. So I'm going to bring up this article from Hollywood Gossip. Just one second, y'all. Let me share my screen with Hollywood Gossip. And I'm hoping that this is the right article. Hold on for a minute. Let me make sure that this is the right article. No, this is not the right article. No, it's not. Hold on. Let me bring up the right article. This is the one that I want to bring up, right? Yes, this is the one that I want to bring up. I'm hoping you all are having a great day. I see you, members. I don't know why my little, do I need to tuck this and roll? Okay, so I have the article now. Let me share it on the screen and we're going to discuss it. Okay, so from the Hollywood Gossip, this article came out on April 27th, 2 days ago, and the title reads, Baby Girl Lisa Ham, I have a new husband who doesn't care what slurs I yell. Now, of course, there has been allegations that Lisa had, said some things that were inappropriate to say about, people of the a black community or African American community. Welcome, baby. She says, "Oh my God, I finally caught a live. Welcome." And I don't know whether or not these things are true. So she said some things, and some people are trying to backpedal and pussy pop off of it and say that, she didn't mean it, or she said it under duress and stuff like that. And I don't believe that. I believe that if you use those kind of words, you mean to use those kind of words. When you get to be a certain age, you know better, you do better, right? And so certain things are not permissible. And I know that during that time period, Lisa had used a bunch of excuses to excuse away her reasoning for doing that, right? So let's get into this article so we can dissect this. So she says everyone agrees that it's best. Okay. Everyone agrees that it's for the best that Lisa Hamm is no longer married to Usman. It was in many ways a toxic relationship, no matter what fans you ask. Now Lisa has remarried to a man whom she's known for many years. Of course, she's still married. She's still married on paper to Usman, but that's apparently not a problem, according to her. So this is Lisa and her boyfriend Tracy. Hi, Tracy. Good to meet you. Hope you here, boo. I'm sure you somewhere on the back porch looking. Let's go, Tracy. Baby girl Lisa Ham took to Instagram on Monday to share her news, alongside a photo of her
Will dictate the future of this country.
of her. Oh my God!
Nobody's
Look
strong
at
enough for
this
this.
crap. Hate these ads. Alongside a photo of her with a man together wearing rings, she shared a caption. Look at all these ads. She wrote, "Marry my best friend, April 22nd of 2001." So this is her from her website. Look at these ads. And she says, "Babe, marry my best friend." Okay. Lisa's new husband is a man named Tracy. Okay. We know that through 90 Day Fiance blogger. The two of them have known each other since they were in fifth grade, according to her. Lisa actually shared much more in a conversation. Usman was already texting another woman when he arrived in Nigeria. Why would he? What? Okay, I thought he lives in Nigeria. Does he not? So Usman was already texting another woman when he arrived in Nigeria. Do they mean she arrived? Meanwhile, she shared that she heard her ex husband call their relationship a project while speaking to a music producer. Lisa said that she left Nigeria with the attitude that the marriage was over. She says, "I was coming home to restart my life with Tracy." She characterized the move. Of her relationship with Tracy, Lisa said, "Our lives have intermingled throughout the years." According to Lisa's description, Tracy consciously took a step back from her life. This was when Lisa wanted to pursue a future with Usman. Obviously, that ended very messily. So when things with Usman didn't work out, an understatement, Tracy was there. He offered her support, and it wasn't just emotional encouragement. Lisa was dealing with health issues, including a toe issue that left her unable to stand. For 5 months, Tracy tended to Lisa and helped her out, clearly feeling intensified during this period because now the two of them are married. "I married my childhood sweetheart," Lisa gushed as she spoke to the blogger. "We met in the fifth grade," she detailed, "and we are now in our 50s. This is certainly a slow burn romance if we ever had one. There was some rivalry between him and Usman," Lisa acknowledges, "but Tracy and I," she stated, "we belong together." Interesting that she had to pursue a relationship on another continent to see that. Of course, there were multiple issues that tore Lisa and Usman apart that had nothing to do with Tracy. Their relationship was plagued by Lisa's jealousy and insecurity. Whether or not she was right to be suspicious is a matter of perspective. Infamously, when nine when the 9 hours of the tell-all leak last year was revealed that Lisa called Usman the N-word, this was shocking but not technically surprising. She had already been embroiled in a very public scandal for using racist and homophobic slurs with fans on Instagram. But while there is no excuse for any white person to use that word, Lisa calling her black husband that slur was especially vile. Though editing did not air that piece of conversation in the tell all that they did quietly fire her. Without fan pressure and that leak, they would likely would have kept her on, covering up her wrongdoing to continue to monetize her on television. We mentioned that Lisa and Usman are still on paper married as the divorce is not yet complete in Nigeria. However, Lisa explained that she never filled out the paperwork in the US to transfer the marriage to have it recognized in the US. So apparently she has no issues with marrying Tracy. Now, for all of you all that don't know, and despite what people think, there are people that reach out to your auntie to get advice, to spill a tea, or to do X, Y, and Z. And this particular family ain't no different. So back up in the day, right? I ain't gonna say when the day was, but back up in the day, Tracy reached out to your auntie. Now, Lisa indicates that he doesn't mind her having these slurs, that he waited for her and all of this kind of stuff. But based on the information and the dialogue that Tracy and I had together, doesn't seem like Tracy knew what the fuck was going on. In these text messages, it looks like Tracy was quite pissed with her and ready for your auntie to spill the mother tea when the time was appropriate. Now, yes, Tracy and Lisa, okay, and all this is alleged, allegedly, in my opinion, reporting purposes, entertainment. Now, according to the dialogue that Tracy and I had together, I had to wait to see whether or not, he was legit and all of that kind of stuff. During this dialogue and this conversation with him that went over for a time span, he began to prove who he was by providing very, very intimate details, pictures, slash some more stuff to let me know his true validity and that he was a real person and that he was indeed connected to this young lady. So while or regularly I would have put these screenshots up here, I'm just going to show a few of them on my phone. But I'm going to read to you why I believe, in my opinion, that what she said to a vlogger, or whomever else may not be completely accurate according to him. See, there's always two sides to a story. Well, some people say three. His side, her side, and the motherfucking truth. And today, we're going to get the other side of this story, this love story that she says was going on between the two of them. So let me bring these up real quick. Let me see if I can bring these mofos up real quick. Y'all ready for the tea to get spilled? I don't see nothing in the comments. I said, is y'all ready for this tea to get spilled? So let's see how it started. Now, I cut the date out, and I don't know why I cut the date out, but I accidentally did because I wanted to make sure that I solidified it. So if I go to my Instagram, I'm gonna have to be looking, right. So this is absolutely his icon, his Instagram icon. And as you can see, that's him right there, Tracy Robinson underscore 66 on Instagram. And this is the first message that I got from him. So he says, "Hey, sweetie, can you DM me, please, regarding your favorite person, BGL? Want to keep it private. I'm not a troll or whatever the fuck they are. You'll love what I have to tell you." I said, "What's up?" Now, most of the time, when people reach out to me and stuff, like, again, I'm always trying to validate who people are. So he says, "I follow you on YouTube. Just seeing your recent one on Lisa using the N word. If I can trust you, which I think I can, I'll give you any info on her that you want. Any info on her that you want. No BS, sweetie. I'm her ex, and I live with her now. I'll take pics if you think I'm bullshit, okay? And do I have a story to tell you? I'm probably going to move out soon. Not sure. When you have time, I'll tell you a story and it will sound unbelievable, but trust me, it's true. Hope to hear from you. If you want proof, I got you, baby. Let me know. I said, I need proof. I need proof. I need pics. I need videos. I need social security numbers. I need blood. I need all kinds of stuff. I need it. Because at this point here we have this man. You'll see why. I saw you sound very messy. But the thing about it was this was a hurt man, a man that was coming from a position of hurt. Now baby goat has gone out there and indicated that he knew that she was going to Africa or Nigeria to go and be with him and that he was waiting in the wings, bitch. He was okay. He okay with all kinds of racial slurs and all kinds of stuff. Like this conversation goes on because he and I conversated for quite some time. So this is one of the other conversations. So he says, okay, wait a minute. Okay, prove it was there. She she was dating me on and off while she was talking to her now husband online. I said, are you the one she's accusing of beating her? What the entire fuck? So in a previous conversation, we talked about the toe. No, he was not, Nicole. He said, no, that's her ex. I was fucking her while she was with him. I mean, could this be community P? Is this community P? I would just leave her because, as you know, she's controlling and I don't play that with her. I said, wow. So, anyway, I was with her and she was lying about why she went to Africa. And I watched her daughter for 3 weeks while she went over there. Now, does this sound like a man sitting waiting in the wings? Because when he came to me, he was broken, busted, disgusted, and damaged. She couldn't be trusted. But you coming out here on platforms, and I ain't mad at you, say what you will. Only thing I'm trying to do is give you a different perspective of how this story could have played out. Now, again, I've had this conversation with him like for the greater part of the pandemic. Just conversation kicking the bobo because he had a job that would cause him to have to leave and all of that kind of stuff. This just goes on and on and on. Like I can scroll, but of course, you keep your receipts. You make sure you record everything just in case somebody. But this just looked like community stuff to me. I don't know. So I'm gonna read that again. So he said, anyway, I was with her and she was lying about why she went to Africa. I watched her daughter for 3 weeks while she went over there. And I asked him, I said, why did you come to me and not anyone else? Did she see my video? He says, because I love the way you love her. I came across you by accident and I'm glad I did. You are thorough. I don't know. She lies to me all the time about sugar honey iced tea. I know she tries to get all the money she can with cameos and going live and whatever else she can do to get a buck. So I said, well, did she use the N word? I said, does she use the N word all the time? Because for me, that was my issue with her. My issue was the way that she treated him and whether or not she used that word. He said the following. No, she don't, but she did before she went over there. But I'm not slow by any means. I figured it out after about 3 days why she went over there. And of course, she was lying to me for the whole 3 weeks. And when she came back, she told me what she did pretty brutally. Now, of course, there were conversations, right? Okay, conversations about how he actually got treated by her. I won't disclose all that. I'll just give you the highlights, the cliff notes, if you will. See, it's one thing to go out there and you know what, Auntie, just keep it pushing. So to me, so does that seem like a man who was waiting in the wings while you went over there and did something with another man? It seems like to me that this is a bitter man. Wait a minute. Hold on. It seems like a man who is hurt, who feels like he was tricked and bamboozled. He says, I said, damn, I'm sorry. He said, like she's screaming at producer, so I hope she's in trouble. Her head is so swell, she thinks she's invincible. It was really fucked up what she did. Um, wait a minute. He said it was really fucked up what she did, but as you put it, she's a piece of trash. Don't know how she has any fans at all. I do love her, Auntie. I do love her, Auntie. She used to have a good heart, but she sees beyond help and she's so pathetic, especially to think I don't know what's going on. I did run her through the ringer, but I tried to do the right thing, but she don't appreciate nothing. She's bulletproof now. And guess what else? She's doing another show. Bitch, what? And guess what he says? And guess what else? She's doing another show. She's recording here at home, but not sure what it's going to be about. I hope they shut her down. She needs a reality check in the worst way. Why would they even consider bringing her back? Why would they even consider bringing somebody like this back? You can use any excuse that you want. You can be any Karen or Ken you want to be. But it does not excuse away. It does not excuse you using the word. It just doesn't. It's not acceptable, period, point blank, period. And so you feel like this person pushed me to say that. A person can't push me to say anything that's not in my heart to say, or that's morally and ethically wrong for me to say. So why in the hell? Now, again, these are all allegations. These are his allegations. It's his opinion. It's not factual. This is for entertainment and reporting purposes only. This is under fair use. And this is a conversation that I had with someone. This is my private information, my information that I can feel free to release when I damn show feel like it. Like I said, I'll give you pics, even video, audios, or videos, and whatever info you want, I got you. Hoping you are cool with that. Make it look like one of her close friends dropped the info. And guess what? A lot of this info that's in here, I never dropped. because my I was never trying to be malicious towards this woman. So any video, anything that I had, I never dropped it. Never. Never. Because I didn't have a need to. I did not have a need to. Never had a need to. Hold on for a second. I'm coming. Okay. Michelle said he trashed too. But here's the thing about it, this man loved her. He loved her. He repeatedly tells me how much he loved her, but he trashed her and he spilled all her tea to Auntie because he wanted somebody to talk to, and I talked to him. And sometimes that's what you do. You don't go out there and spill all the tea, and I still will not spill his tea unless he make me mad. Then I'm just gonna have to blast his ass and her too. And that's not a threat. It ain't even veiled. So let me get back to this other one. Let me find it. Hold on. So this is where he says, you can see down here at the bottom. Can you all see? Her name is Linda. She's very sneaky and knowing I don't trust or believe much that she says. It's not Lisa. So she even lying about her name. Why? Was did she change her name in order to make the song? So here's what I'm thinking, right? I'm thinking that there was a song, right, that was called that Uzman made, right? And this is just a theory, right? I mean, I may be wrong. I'm trying to find this one. I'm trying to find this. He talks about how he took care of her daughter. He talks about all of that stuff. How he talks about allegedly he talks about how bad of a mother that she is and all of that kind of stuff, right? Like he really gets into it about her ass. But where is the one? He so he had been waiting for her to um come back from this alleged trip vacation that she was supposed to have been taking. He says, I don't know if you've seen the post that I have posted that they put out there, but blacked out my name. We were supposed to get married on her birthday, which he alleges is October 13th, but she obviously crushed me when she came back from Africa married. He says that the reason why he came to me, he says, like I said, let me know what you would like, and I'll do my best because I know you will put her on blast. Just want to help Karma deliver her ass. Now, while he wanted me to do that, I didn't. I didn't do that because I didn't have a personal vendetta against the woman. She ain't do nothing to me. She wasn't community peeing in my neighborhood. She wasn't community peeing. I mean, I'm pee in my neighborhood, and she was a bad character. She showed bad characteristics, and qualities on the show, but it wasn't for me to blast her. It was for him to blast her. And the only reason why I'm revealing this, and I'm gonna make it very clear on why I am, is because you're going around lying, Craig. Or according to this gossip, the Hollywood gossip, you said your man don't mind you using slurs. I got text messages that show that he did mind. You said that your man was sitting over there waiting on you and gave you a decision on which one you should do. I got messages that contradict that. Tell him the truth. Just tell the truth. This man says that everything, he couldn't even really believe anything that she said. And I wish them the best of luck because this man loved her. When he sent this to me, he was broken, he was scorned, he was wanting to, revenge, that sweet taste of revenge that I never gave him. I never gave him that sweet taste of revenge because I just wasn't going to come out there and blast her like that. Like some of the pictures, that got the daughter in it. I was like, I got a daughter. I'm going to protect children. I'm not going to show a picture of the daughter. Like, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to drag her down because according to him, she wasn't a good mama. So why would I hurt the girl any more than what a mama did? That's not for me to do. That wasn't for me to do. But don't sit up there and say that this man was in on the game with you and that he knew what you was doing. And then she lied. It'd be so, well, not lie. Allegedly, she lies so smoothly because one of them is lying. It's either him or her. So I can't say that. I can't judge. This is just alleged. This is his opinion. This is his truth. That's her truth. But somebody ain't telling the truth. Now, allegedly, she was filming a show. Now, I don't know if that show was something that they was filming in the past. Maybe that's something she's filming now. I don't know what he was talking about, basically. You know what I'm saying? Well, I know that he was struggling. He goes on to talk about how he was struggling and stuff like that. And, there was a lot of things that was going on. And I ain't trying to mess up their happy home because, I mean, evidently they're going to stick together no matter what. And I wish them the best of luck. Best of luck to you, Tracy. For real, best of luck to you. I just want the other side to be told in this instance. And I ain't mad at nobody, ain't got nothing against nobody. But I was shocked that she said that. When I read that, I was like, what? He was what? Waiting in the wings. He didn't He didn't know, allegedly, according to him. Okay. I want you all to be happy, but I damn sure wasn't gonna let this go. No, we're not doing that. Not today, not tomorrow, not next week. We're not doing that. And then around December, I think December, either December or January, I have to go on Instagram and see when there was some things that were going on. I think there was some things that were going on where he was arguing back and forth with Usman. And I sent him a message and was like, hey, what's going on with you and Usman? You know, why y'all arguing and stuff? And he didn't say anything, and then he blocked me. So I figured that their status and all of that had changed. I knew something had changed because he blocked me, and I was fine with the block. I was fine with the block because I can't carry nobody's relationship issues. I guess he does, Michelle. That's exactly. And he thought I was going to do it, and I didn't do it. I didn't do it. I did not do it. I just was like, exactly. Because I think that he probably gave up hope. And so maybe they did some research and found out that, she could still indeed be married. Let's look that up. Let's Google that, okay? Can you be married in two diff, different countries um if you didn't file the marriage cert? Okay, so let's see. Let's read it for ourselves, shall we? Yes, we shall. I got a little bit of time. I got a little bit of time. In general, unless the marriage breaks U.S. laws, marriages are legally performed and valid abroad are also legally valid in the United States. Inquiries regarding the validity of a marriage abroad should be directed to the Attorney General of the state in the United States where the parties live. Marriage validity of United States citizens wed abroad. Do I need to register my marriage in the U.S. if I get married abroad? Let's read that. In general, unless the marriage U.S. law, marriages are legally performed and valid abroad are also legally in the United States. Inquiries regarding the validity of a marriage abroad should be directed, so they're taking you back to that. So it says, is that the spruce? Okay, let's see. In general, okay. So we don't have, I don't have time to be sitting up there. I don't know what. You are not considered married in the US if you didn't file the form marriage certificate. So would it be on your passport? Because if you have to do your passport, so it's valid there, but it's not valid here. So that means that you're gonna lock this man. So is this man getting a divorce? Is Usman able to move on with his life as she's able to move on with hers? Or are you gonna lock this mofo into a marriage with you? An unloving marriage. See, that's the thing about it. You sitting up there. When your friends was talking to you, no, no, oh boy, he loved me, and all this so kind of crap. You crushed the man to get married to you, knowing he damn well he didn't want to. Then you marry him in this country and leave him locked into a loveless relationship while you move on with this man in the United States. Just selfish. Like you can't make this kind of book up. Who does something like that? Who has that kind of heart to do something like that? Like I'm done. That's why I don't like to talk about this woman. This one's a stupor chat. Lisa Linda is tired. Okay, thank you so much, Naja, for the $5 super chat. I just want her to just permanently go away from the screen. I don't follow her on Instagram or anything like that. The only reason why I know about this is because he reached out to me. And that's it, and that's all. So I'm hoping you all, wait a minute. I am hoping that you all have a wonderful marriage, that your marriage lasts an eternity, and that you are happy. I'm praying that all goes well with you. I'm wishing financial health and security for the two of you. Okay. Yeah. All right, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead on and get up off of here. I'm gonna go ahead on and get up off of here. I love you all to pieces. Thank you so much, Naja, for the super chat. Thank you so much to my moderators who always keep the chat nice and safe for everybody to be able to chat. Okay. All right. I love you all. Let me get out of here and give me something to eat. I'll see y'all later on this evening. Okay. Let me know what y'all think about all this in the comments section. Okay. All right, y'all.